Today, I will be buying one of the world's smallest predator fish in the world and having it as a pet in my home. As you can see, there's a little minnow in this tank and it got to go because this home is no longer yours, buddy. Sorry, but you gotta go. It's nothing personal.
My name is Jeff.
Alright, now that we got that out the way, home is looking clean for someone else. This is Big Fish headquarters, as you can see. If you haven't seen, subscribe so you watch more videos, because you haven't. Anyway, that's a future project, so you guys gotta stay in tune for cool things like that. But yeah, it's coming along nicely. Now that our new home is clear, let's talk stats. This is a 5.5 gallon fish tank that I will be wanting to fill with a bunch of driftwood and a bunch of plants. As you can see, my reflection in the tank wasn't supposed to happen, but this is fresh water as well, if it wasn't already obvious. So yeah, speaking of driftwood, these are the driftwoods that I will be adding in this tank. It's about 4. You will see why it's about 4 in a little bit, because I had one more that I didn't know about. But yeah, I chose these because I thought they were the perfect size for the tank. I didn't want to overwhelm it with too many driftwood, and there's only one fish going in here anyway because it is a predator. I'm not the best aquascaper in the world. As you can see, I messed up a lot of times. I don't have the best placement. A lot of dust going everywhere. And it got messy, but it's alright. That's what we do it for, to learn, huh? Stay in tune to see me get better. This is the first scape I've done in a small tank in my whole life as well. So, fun fact, now you guys know, driftwood came up many times as well as I was filming this. So, just know that this little edit is maybe a minute or 2, but it was really like 7 minutes of a whole clip I had. Anyway, that was the 5th piece of driftwood that I added there. That's why I said about. It's looking pretty good. Now that we got that driftwood out the way, let's talk plants. I have no idea what this plant name is, but I know it's a fern. There goes that driftwood again. I put the plant in the middle because I thought it would be the nicest, since it's the biggest plant. It would just captivate the whole scenery. It did drop a little leaflet, so I'm gonna put that back down in the front. And once the growing comes in, I know this plant will spread out even more so. And it looks nice. Coming along. I already like the greenery. Now these are the other plants I had bought from my local pet shop. This first one is an Anubias, a very beautiful one, very green, very luscious. Now, I was very stressed, as you can see with my hand there, about this foam, but to my surprise, it came out very easily. So what I'm gonna do, very healthy roots too. What I'm gonna do is just put that back there, and let it rock out. Looking pretty good. Coming along. Alright, now this is the last plant I had, this bedding plant. Talked to the person at the fish store, and they told me that this is a plant that will spread out on the bottom. Damn, look at that. Anyway, these were a pain in the to plant and submerge down below because of how big the roots were, but thank God I put the highest thickness of sand I could put in here. As you can see, it's looking pretty tough. Now there's a little one up there. Had to put that there too. Hopefully it is really a bedding plant. I wasn't scammed. This is a moss. Got a spiky moss here. They didn't really have too much moss options, but I went and picked this one. It was a little difficult because the bottom was sticky. I had to wash it out. It took a lot to wash out, but as you can see, I got it here. It looks dry. It's something else. I promise it's real. Anyway, put this stuff in. Alright guys, so last little piece right here. Finally wrapping up. So I was like, why not put it with the little guppy fry? They need a little bit greenery too. There's only 2 plants up in here. And yeah. Don't even know why I put it in there because you could barely see it.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Anyway, back to this mess. Alright, after a little cleaning, this is what it's looking like. Very exciting. I can't wait to add this little fish in here. I don't know, I'm pretty proud of myself. I think it's a masterpiece. Really surprised by how it came out. Didn't expect this to happen, but I guess you see something new every day. Really love how it all came together, especially with the driftwood. Now with the plants surrounding it, just looks way better. But anyway, let's look at Big Fish offices now. Okay, so maybe a couple of you guys knew, but the fish that is going to be going in here is a Pea Puffer. Now, the obstacle is there is no Pea Puffers around me at all in any of my local pet shops. Like, look at this little thing. Of course I want it. Look how cute it is. That's amazing. Anyway, I always wanted a puffer, and this is the smallest and most realistic one I can get. So I'm gonna go check out these websites and see what the lowest price I can get is. I know in person they're like 10 bucks, so these prices are kind of crazy. Look at that. 20 bucks already? For what? Oh, because they had an insulated box charge. That's insane. Anyway, what's the last total? $56. Absolutely not. Let's see what else we can do. Anyway, let's look on eBay. I bought on eBay before at my predator fish unboxing video. If you haven't watched that, go watch that right now, upper right corner. Anyway, I did see this one for $8.95 with $21 shipping. Still steep, but you gotta do it for the YouTube video, you know. I just added it to the cart to see the final price. $29.95 is very realistic and something that we can do. The only thing I was worried about was when it would come, because it said Saturday the 13th and Friday the 19th, which was 3 to 4 day shipping. I thought the fish had to be shipped next day, so I just went ahead and messaged them, and yeah, I had to add the little big fish tag at the end to make sure they knew who it was from. Really the slowest typer in the game, but we're gonna make it happen either way, because this will be copy and pasted. So yeah, let me send this message out real quick. Now I did want to check another one just because I didn't want to put all my eggs in one basket, so I did find this one for $14.99. It was pretty good. Let me see the price after. $32.33. Now we can work with that. I did see that it could come a day earlier, Thursday, September 11th. But again, I'm not buying it if I don't get a message. So let me just send out this message and see who responds first. We'll get the buy, as long as the day's right.
The next day.
All right, guys, so fast forward 1 day later, and the guy responded, so I went ahead and purchased it. This is my order. Now I just had to wait. He said 2 days, so let's just wait 2 days and see what comes.
The next day.
All right, guys, so we have a problem. I ordered the fish September 9th. That was 3 days ago. You can see here's the order, short fly Pea Puffer. When you see that, I asked to cancel the order because they promised me that the fish would come today, Friday, September 12th. Obviously, it's September 12th. They haven't even shipped it. I saw it, and they actually do not even ship overnight, Fridays or Saturdays, and I leave for vacation Monday. So how am I gonna have a fish? How am I gonna have a video for big fish so you guys can watch? Yeah, so I got up in the morning early and I called about like 10-15 stores, and I finally found a place that has this fish. We're gonna go get the fish. I'm trying to drag this out. Oop. All right, guys, we're here. Golden Aquarium is the name of the place. First time being here, it took us for a whopping 42 minutes just to get all the way over here. So they better have the fish in stock. We're gonna go in there, get the fish, and then go home because we need to put this fish in and continue this video. eBay tried to mess me up with that seller. We're not gonna do that. Appreciate all this stuff we're putting in and this effort. Leave a like on the video right now. Let's go. All right, guys, after 40 minutes of driving, we're finally back home. We got the fish acclimating. We put them in right away. Sorry that we didn't get a clip right after we left the store. We were gonna rush because obviously we didn't want to stress the fish too much out. Look at how nice, a little pea puffer and stuff like that. I'm so excited. My first time ever having up any type of puffer fish, and this is the most realistic one for me to get right now. Saltwater coming soon, hopefully, but that'll take some time. Either way, I'm gonna let him cook up in the water there for like 15-20 minutes, and then we'll do finally the reveal we've all been waiting for. So I can't wait, guys. All right, guys, 15-minute timer up, 15-minute timer up. Fish is ready to go in. I'm super excited, man. Been a long time coming. So now what we're gonna do is put this little guy in. I don't want him out the water too much because then he'll puff up. So what I'm gonna do is try to open the bag and then net him while he's still in the water, so it could be a quick transition, because if not, I don't want him to puff up and stress him out, even though he's already stressed. We just put him in right now. He's literally so tiny. I'm gonna let him get used to the tank for a little bit. He's in the back over there. Like I said, it was a long drive. I hope he's gonna be okay, because it was like an hour basically, not even 40 minutes. So look at that, man. Super exciting to have him. When he gets a little bit more comfortable, we'll go ahead and feed him some bloodworms and stuff like that, and then we'll see you guys in a couple seconds. All right, guys, so sorry, but I actually cannot get any type of videos of him feeding. Anyway, this is the world's smallest predator fish. Super cool fish. I'm so sorry again that I couldn't get the feeding. Big fish is out. Enjoy this little montage of this little guy.